Hi, I'm Brooke. I'm the Chief Sock Officer at Sockable Fundraising, and I wanted to share with you my experience about working with Naomi Gora from Brand Whisperers. Sockable had been around for about 5 years. We were quite established in Australia, and I didn't really see the need for a brand as such. I felt like we had an identity, and in Australia, we had a small number of competitors, and I thought it was quite clear who we were. In October 2022, the business expanded to the USA, and we had quite a good performing Facebook ad, which was how we were generating all of our leads. And we started to get comments on the ad about horrible experiences that people had had with a sock fundraiser. And we were new to the US, it certainly wasn't us. And these comments were relatively regular, and it became really clear that people weren't able to distinguish us from the people that they'd had poor experiences from. And that's when I really looked into the need for rebranding. And I was really nervous. It was really difficult to put the business, which was very special to me, into the hands of someone else and hope that they were going to come up with the essence of who we really were. But Naomi asked lots of really thoughtful questions and understood both who I was as a business owner and who the business was as its own separate identity. And she managed to put into words the business values, and she managed to capture the entire picture of who Sockable was better than I could articulate it myself. And she came up with a beautiful brand that I absolutely love and that we rolled out in Australia and the USA. And with our amazing brand book, everything became easier. So design became easier, promotional material became easier. I had a gorgeous brand book that I could then send out to people when I was having external people work on different tasks for us. And it just simplified the whole process and helped me receive a product that was in line with our brand at any time. But the most exciting part for me of the rebrand was that I recently traveled to a fundraising convention in the US, in Florida, and I was standing at the convention and I had a number of people come up to me and say, "Oh my goodness, I've seen you doing a fundraiser with another group." So one was a Down syndrome group, one was a wrestling club, and one was a band booster club. And I don't have my face on social media as part of the business brand. These people recognize the Sockable brand, and they were able to come up to me and say, "We've seen you before." And it was really, really exciting for me to have the business to be that identifiable in such a big market. I'd highly recommend working with Naomi. She has a creative genius about her, and she'll come up with, I'm sure, the essence of who you are and who your brand is. And I'm really, really proud of the brand that we now have, and I'm also super proud of being given the opportunity to work with Naomi.